Hello students, in this video I'll explain how to express numbers in standard form or usual form using exponents. Now what is standard form? Standard form is used to express very large or very small numbers as powers of 10. Now before explaining the standard form in detail, I'll explain this concept with a few examples. To my left hand side I have three numbers which are greater than 1. And to my right hand side there are three numbers which are less than 1. The first number is 59. If there is no decimal point in the number, the decimal is assumed to be at the right end of the number. And if I have to write this number of the form where I have just one digit to the left of the decimal point, or I have only the units placed to the left of the decimal point, I can write this as 5.9. Now, in order that the value does not change, I have to multiply this number with 10. That means I am shifting the decimal point from right towards the left one place. So, I multiply with 10. This can be written as 5.9 into 10 or 10 raised to the power 1. It is the same. Second number 590. Again the decimal is assumed to be at the right end of the number. In order to make of this form 5.9, I shift the decimal point from right towards left two places. When I shift two places, I write this as 5.9 into 10 into 10, or I can multiply with 100. I multiply with 10 twice. This can be written as 5.9 into 10 raised to the power 2 because 10 is multiplied 2 times. Third number again 5900. To shift the decimal place point from right end towards the left, I move how many places? 1, 2 and 3 places. So this becomes of the form 5.9 into 10 into 10 into 10 3 times. This can be written as 5.9 into 10 raised to the power 3. Coming to this side, the first number is 0.59. Again, if I have to express this number is smaller than 1, I have to express this of the form where I have one digit to the left of the decimal point. I will be shifting the decimal point from left towards right this time. For small numbers, I am shifting from left to right. Since I am shifting one place, I will write this as 5.9, and in order that the value does not change, I divide this by 10 because I have increased the value of number over here. In these cases I was decreasing the value, so I was multiplying by 10. Here I am increasing, so I divide by 10. For one place I divide once by 10. This can be written as 5.9 into 10 raised to the power of minus 1 because this becomes of the form a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to the power m. This is 5.9 into 1 upon 10 raised to the power 1. This is of this form. So when this comes to the numerator, the power of 10 or exponent of 10 becomes negative. Second case, second number 0.059. Over here if I have to write this of the form 5.9, how many places I am shifting the decimal? I am shifting from left to right 2 places. So I divide by 10 twice. 10 into 10, or you can divide by 100. This can be written as 5.9 into 10 raised to the power of minus 2. In the third case, when I am shifting the decimal how many places? The number is 0.0059. So 1 place, 2 place, 3 places. This can be written as 5.9 divided by 1000 or 10 3 times, 10 into 10 into 10, and this can be written as 5.9 into 10 raised to the power minus 3. Now if we see for these numbers which are greater than 1, I have shifted the decimal point from right towards left. So all numbers which were greater than 1, the decimal point was shifted from right to left, and the power or exponent of 10 was always positive. In all these examples where the number was less than 1, the decimal point was shifted from left to right, and the power or exponent of 10 was always negative. So in short, actually what I have done is I have just converted these few examples into their standard forms. Now I'll explain the standard form with a few more examples. As I've already discussed earlier, standard form is used to express very large or very small numbers as powers of 10. Now I'll explain a few examples of large and small numbers. The first one is distance between Earth and Sun. This is a large number. This is 149,600,000 kilometers. Second example of a large number, speed of light, 30 crore meter per second. Diameter of red blood cell, this is example of a very small number, 0.000007 meter. And thickness of paper, another small number, 0.0016 centimeters. Now if I have to express these numbers in the standard form, the first number is a large number. Now since there is no decimal in this number, we assume the decimal to be at the right end of the number. Now in order to express this number in the standard form, it should be of such a form that there is only one digit to the left of the decimal point. That is, the decimal should be over here. So I have to shift the decimal or move it from the right end to towards the left, and I have to count the number of places I am moving the decimal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Now since I am moving 8 places to the left, I write this as 1.496, the zeros can be left out after the decimal, into 10 raised to the power of 8, because I have shifted the decimal from right to left 8 places. The second example, speed of light, I assume that decimal to be at the right end. Now I have to make this in the standard form, so the decimal has to come over here, because there should be only one digit to the left of the decimal point. So I have to count the number of places I am moving the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Since I am moving 8 places to the left from right, the standard form becomes 3, I can write it as 3.0 or 3. It is the same thing. 3 into 10 raised to the power of 8. For large numbers, the exponent is always positive. Now third example is of a small number. Over here the decimal point is here. So I have to shift the decimal from left to right to make it in the standard form. For small numbers, we move the decimal from left to right. And I count the number of places I am moving the decimal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this standard form becomes 7.0 or 7 into 10 raised to the power of, since I am moving from left to right, the power of 10 will be negative. I count the number of places I have moved, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 places. Minus 6 meter. In my last example, thickness of paper, 0.0016 centimeters. So I have to move the decimal from here 1, 2 and 3 places, so that the number becomes of the form 1.6, and I can write this as 1.6 into 1, 2, 3 places I have moved into 10 raised to the power of minus 3 centimeters. So if I have to explain how to write the standard form, a general format of the standard form, it can be written of the form A into 10 raised to the power of B, where A is a decimal number and the value of A is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. Okay, I repeat, if the general format of standard form is A into 10 raised to the power of B, where A is a decimal number such that the value of A is greater than or equal to 1 but less than 10. 10 is known as the base and B is the power of 10 and it is an integer. The value of B will be positive for large numbers, value of B will be negative for small numbers. Now we will do few more sums on standard form. Now I will explain the standard form with a couple of examples. First I will take two large numbers. The first one is 405 0 0 0 0. So two things we have to remember while converting large numbers to standard form. The first one is the decimal will move from right towards the left, and the second thing is the exponent or the power of 10 for large numbers will always be a positive integer. And for all numbers, when we have to convert the numbers, whether they are small, large or small, to convert to standard form, there has to be only one digit to the left of the decimal point. Now in this number, when I convert to standard form, since there is no decimal, I assume the decimal to be at the right end of the number. Now I have to shift the decimal in such a way that it becomes of the form 4.05. So I count the number of places I am shifting the decimal: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So my standard form of this number becomes 4.05 into 10 raised to the power of the number of places I have shifted the decimal, that will be the power of 10. Another method of doing this is, I can write this number as 4050000. I can express this as 405 into 1 multiplied by the number of zeros, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This can be written as 405 into 10 raised to the power 4. But if I see 405 is not in standard form. So to convert this into standard form, I move the decimal point from here 2 places towards the left. So the number becomes 4.05. Since I am moving the decimal 2 places towards the left, I am changing the value of this number. So I have to multiply this by 100 or 10 raised to the power 2 to keep the value unchanged. And this I write as it is, 10 raised to the power 4. So this becomes now 4.05 into 10 raised to the power 2 plus 4, because this is of the form a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. A raised to the power of m plus n. So 4.05 into 10 raised to the power 6. 2 plus 4, 6. Now in the second example, I have this number 3186 0 0 0 0 0 0 0. Now since there is no decimal in this number, I assume the decimal to be here. It is a large number, so the decimal will be moving from right to left, and the exponent or power of 10 will always be positive integer. I count the number of places I am shifting the decimal. I have to make the number of the form where there is only one digit to the left of my decimal point. That is, the decimal has to come here. So I count the number of places I am moving: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the number becomes of the form 3.186. I can leave the zeros which are after the decimal into 10 raised to the number of places I have shifted. That becomes the power of 10. The number is large, so the exponent is positive. The second method again of doing this is, I can write this as 3186. I repeat, I write the number again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 zeros. So I write this as 3186 into 1 and the number of zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So 3186 into 10 raised to the power 7. But this is still not in the standard form. So I have to shift the decimal from here to 1, 2 and 3 places to the left in order to make it in the standard form. So this becomes 3.186. Since I am shifting 3 places to the left and changing the value of the number, I have to multiply with 1000 or 10 raised to the power 3 so that the value remains unchanged. And this I write as it is, 10 raised to the power 7. So this becomes 3.186 into 10 raised to the power 3 plus 7. 3.186 into 10 raised to the power of 10. Now I will explain the standard form for very small numbers. In my first example, I have this 0.000000008. Now for small numbers, we have to remember that we have to shift the decimal point from left to right to make it into standard form. And second thing we have to remember is that the power of 10 or the exponent of 10 will always be negative. And while converting into standard form, we have to remember that there should be only one digit to the left of the decimal point, whether it is large or small number. So over here, my decimal point is here and I have to move it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 places. Then only I will get of the form where I have one digit to the left of the decimal. So I can write this number as 8 into 10 raised to the power of negative exponent for small numbers, 10 raised to the power of minus 9 because I have shifted the decimal 9 places to the right. Another method of doing this is, I can write this number as 0.1234567 I can write this as, since I am shifting the decimal 9 places to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can write this as 8 upon divided by 1 with 9 zeros, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This becomes 8 upon 10 raised to the power 9. This can be written as 10 raised to the power 9. Now we know that a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to m. So this is of the form 8 into 1 upon 10 raised to 9. So this is of this form 1 upon 10 raised to 9. So when I bring this to the numerator, this becomes negative exponent. I write this as 8 into 10 raised to the power of minus 9. Now in my second example, I have this number 0.00001275. To convert this number into standard form, I have to shift the decimal from left again to towards right. It is a small number, so my exponent or power of 10 will be negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can stop here because then I get one digit to the left of my decimal point. So how many places I have moved? 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now I can write this as 1.275 into 10 raised to the power of minus 5. Now another method again of doing this is, I write the number again 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 7, 5. I have to shift the decimal 5 places. So I can write this as 1.275 upon 1 accompanied by 5 zeros. 3, 4, 5. Now this can be written as 1.275 upon 10 raised to the power of minus 5. 10 raised to the power of 5. Now when I bring this to the numerator, it becomes 1.275 into 10 raised to the power of minus 5. So this is how we convert small numbers into standard form. Now I'll explain how to convert numbers back to usual form from standard form. First I'll take the example of two positive exponents or large numbers. For converting large numbers to standard form, we shifted the decimal place from right to left. Now we will shift the decimal place in the opposite direction, that is from left to right, to convert in the usual form. First number is 3 into 10 raised to the power 5. This means the decimal is over here after 3. So 3 into, I can write this as 1 accompanied by 5 zeros because it is raised to the power 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So I can write this 3, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Or I can simply write 3 and write 5 zeros after it. In my second example, 3.52 into 10 raised to the power 6 plus 6. Over here, I can write this as 3.52 and shift the decimal 6 places to the right. So 1 place, 2 place. It comes over here. The remaining places, 4 places, I can add 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This number becomes 3, 5, 2, 1, 2, 3 and 4 zeros. Or another way of doing is, I can write this as 3.52 into 10 raised to the power 6. And if I remove these two decimal places and write this as 352, I have to divide this by 100 or 10 raised to the power 2 so that the value does not change. And this I write as it is, 10 raised to the power 6. So this becomes 352 into 10 raised to the power 6 minus 2, because this is of the form a raised to m divided by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Now this becomes 352 into 10 raised to the power 4. This can be written as 352 accompanied with 4 zeros. Now I'll explain with two examples how to convert numbers with negative exponents from their standard form back to their usual form. The first number is 3.52 into 10 raised to the power of minus 6. The first thing which comes to our mind as soon as we see the negative exponent, it means that the number is a small number, that is, its value is less than 1. So while converting small numbers to standard form, what we did, we shifted the decimal point from left towards the right. Now when we are converting the number to its usual form or the original form, what we do the opposite. We shift the decimal point from right towards the left. From right to left. I write the number 3.52 and whatever is the power of this 10, it's minus 6. That means I have to shift 6 places towards the left from right. So the first place is 3. After 3, before 3 there is no digit left. So what I can do is, now I have shifted one place, the remaining 5 places I can shift by writing 5 zeros. So 1 before 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and put the decimal point. We can count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total of 6 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is the short and easy method of doing it. The second method of doing is, I can write 3.52 into 10 raised to minus 6. So I write this as 3.52 upon 10 raised to 6, because a raised to minus m is equal to 1 upon a raised to the power m. So I make the exponent positive, bring it down. Now if I remove this decimal point also, I can write this number as 352. Now since I am removing, I am changing the value. So at the same time I divide this by 100. I have increased the value from 3.52 to 352. So I divide by 100 means divide by 10 raised to the power 2. And I write this also as it is, 10 raised to the power 6. So this becomes 352 upon 10 raised to the power 8. 6 plus 2. A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m plus n. So now I have to write this 352 over here. This has no decimal, so decimal is assumed to be at the right end of the number, and shift 8 places towards the left. So beginning from here, 1, 2, 3 places. After 3 places I see that there is no number before 3. So the remaining 5 places I can shift by writing 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and put the decimal point. We can verify again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. In both the cases it's the same answer with the different way of doing. The second number, second example, 1.275 into 10 raised to the power of minus 5. So I write the number 1.275, and wherever my decimal point is, from there I shift towards the left. How many places? 5 places. So after shifting one place, when I see there is no digit left, since I have shifted one place, the remaining 4 places I can add 4 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4 and put the decimal point. So total of 5 places. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Second method of doing this is, I write this as 1.275 into 10 raised to the power minus 5. This can be written as 1.275 upon 10 raised to the power of 5. So I remove the decimal. Since I am moving it 3 places to the right, this becomes 1275. I simultaneously divide this by 10 raised to the power 3, and this I write as it is, 10 raised to the power 5. So this becomes 1275 upon 10 raised to the power 8. Now what I do is, I write 1275, and beginning from this right end, I shift 8 places towards the left. 1, 2, 3 and 4. After 4 places there is no digit left, so I add another 4 zeros before 1. 3, 4 and put the decimal point. So I have 1 place, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 8 places I have shifted. Okay. I hope you have understood how to convert numbers to standard form and back to their usual form. If you have any doubts, please ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video. See you.